I asked if Brandon wants me to mod and help me grow my YouTube. You'd have to go on and do it because I can't do it while I'm live. When he comments, you do make moderator.
I don't know how to do it.
Oh, go on my live and when he does it, I'll do it for you if he wants to.
Hey.
Oh, I know that person.
What?
I don't even have to look at the damn screen.
What? What are you talking about?
Vincent's watching. You should pick up a YouTube stream overlay. I don't know what that means.
Hey lady, get out of the road!
Yeah, but I can't do that. I don't know how to edit shit.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand
Good
morning it is
morning,
too.
gentlemen.
We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now,
Now I'm
fresh
hungry.
business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at
I
hand.
never knew. I told
The
you.
address is on the
This
hill,
hasn't
north
been
downtown off Fremont Avenue.
delivered.
Are you
I
in
got money.
traffic or homicide right now?
Is the new letter genuine?
Huh?
Now, boys, we
No,
all
but
know
we'll
how
pay
many
them when they get
imbeciles
here.
have confessed in the
Do you like Papa
shootings.
John's or Domino's?
Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Or,
The
Giovanni's.
cops have been talking about on the radio. Want another accommodation?
Ask if
Fine morning indeed.
Amy and them are
We
out.
keep locking them up, but the
And I'll pay
bodies
them when
keep
they get
piling
here.
up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps.
If they pick it
As
up,
long
I'll
as
pay
the
them
bricks
like
hold
20
up in
bucks.
San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town.
Oh, fuck. I think I'm homicide. Yeah, homicide. I've never got device or arson, I don't think.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Oh my god, I forgot how to get into the vehicle. Where the fuck's my partner? Where the fuck is my... There he is. Get the fuck in. Get in. Get the fuck in.
Here's the guy that gives you directions.
Standing at my car. Get in. Okay, you know what?
Never mind.
Get the fuck in. Come on. Jesus Christ.
Easy!
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Calm down!
Don't say a fucking word about that. I haven't been on this game in a little bit, so I'm still trying to get used to it like I used to do. Oh, that's not the right way. The driving's so weird. I mean, it's smooth, but it's like... Actually, hold on, I gotta do something.
I love the climax/conflict of this game.
God, that music was like outrageous. Yeah, I like the game. It's just, I don't know. I haven't played this,
That
I
guy
guess.
there will lead us up.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, partner. Get used to seeing them. They're the gig when you work in a homicide, Phelps.
You said you beat it, right?
I
You
did.
know about what happens towards the end, right?
Yep. It's been a while though, but I somewhat remember.
Detectives,
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was
I
tipped
beat
out
it
of an
almost a
automobile
year
with
ago, and
tire
the ending
cracks,
still sticks with me, grinning, squinting face.
For my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Oh, okay. Yep, just. I like how he like
Find anything interesting?
straddles himself over them.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Yeah, straddling a dead body is a bit weird, but he
Mm-hmm.
always gets his man, until the end, of course.
Oh, $5.
I don't think so.
I think so. Give me it. Shit, I'll take the 5.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
I'd take the 5 too. Back in the day, that was probably equal
No
to
drag
about
marks.
$100 now.
Killer
Oh, tell me about it.
around surveying the scene.
What'd that look like? A size 10? No, probably a size 5. No, I'm just kidding. Hmm? Because I didn't feel like texting. Or you usually have? I don't know. I want that Z, but I don't want to deal with these fucking shit. Because it's still going around.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Right here. Like this area. Okay, suspicious person.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early
Maybe.
evening, I saw that awful
Actually, I want to try
hobo.
that. You got money? Here. Oh. Okay, no way. No, you're fine. Oh, which one? Do the baked ZD one. Or should I get the baked lasagna? I don't know. Which one haven't I tried? Get the baked lasagna, I guess. Which one should I do, Denton? Good, bad, or accused?
I'd say bad, but I can't remember this game.
Sounds like he has the matrons of the neighborhood running scared.
He certainly does. He seems to hold court up here. He likes it up on this hill. You should do something about it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, I messed it. I got all.
Of course.
Really?
Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
God damn it. Well. Fuck that bitch.
It was wrong.
Fuck that bitch. Yeah, get the fuck off my crime scene.
Phelps, badge 1247.
I noticed he's always 1247.
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
I could never tell when someone was lying on this game. I'd be playing it and looking up guides constantly.
That's how I
think
was.
we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
YOLO.
I get the point.
Well, I'm glad you got the point.
Doesn't his side piece come in at the end of this case?
I can't remember. I think so. What? And they close early. Did they got baked ziti?
Leave me alone. I fought. Where's my wife? I'm the one. Nobody cares about me. I took a bullet.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow the
Leave me
lead.
alone.
These guys
No,
can
no,
wait.
no.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
I like how Phelps will not give up. I'll just get a pizza. He's got a fucked up face, don't he?
Phelps is such a badass detective. Totally
Yeah, he
overlooked
is.
in the end, though.
It don't matter. Yeah.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written onto them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guys,
here,
what I'm
buddy.
saying, all right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Don't they deliver? Oh. Yeah, I can't do DoorDash. It won't let me. My account's still suspended to the 5th. I can't wait till the 5th. Huh? No, because I don't have to worry about it going suspended anymore. Hey, Denton, do you remember that game I used to play and you loved it? I think you did. Police Simulator?
I can't wait for the 5th either. Spring break. YOLO.
Wait, your spring break is on the 5th? Oh, hell yeah.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
Yeah, I think the
One of your laundry labels came up.
I think the spring break here is also coming up pretty soon
If you give
too.
me a minute, I go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress. Is it there?
Oh, what was his fucking name? Do you remember?
I remember the police simulator game. It was pretty cool. I don't remember. I think it gives you unlimited attempts though.
I want to try something Barton. So Barton. Wait, there was a ticket number too. F163. I want to forget that. F163, F163, F163.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Damn, that's a lot of shit in the yard.
Hello? Yes?
Oh, he looks like
Detectives
a killer.
Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we
He's a
come in,
war
Mr.
hero,
Terrellson?
right?
I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
I don't know if he was the war hero.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Terrellson?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terrellson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
That guy looks guilty, shady as fook.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Your mama's dead.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
Well,
What's the
excuse
problem,
the fuck out of that
Let him
kid.
search.
Jesus Christ.
You got nothing to hide.
Hey, you do that, I'm gonna go talk to these kids. Holy
If you'd
shit.
excuse me,
Want to hear
ladies.
something funny, Terrellson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report
good to
actually
me.
rules them out as a suspect.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Oh, I might just take my sweet ass time.
So she went out without her handbag?
Most women do.
We're supposed to be hit with like another foot of snow Friday.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
We could see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
I feel like this game is based off of Criminal Minds or some shit. Oh, hello.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Yeah, that's definitely water.
Lol, I think when this game released, those crime shows were in their prime.
Oh, they were. I'll be right back. I'm back.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Welcome back, grinning, squinting face.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Hey, Denton, just take a look at how old that is compared to these days. That is like completely different than, ours. 1928. Jesus Christ. 100 pounds. Age 37. Shit, I wish I was 100 pounds.
Is that her driver's license?
It is. Yeah. Operator's license, California. One thing I don't get. License issued May 27th, 1946.
Not even a picture, Mao.
License expires May 27th, 1947. I don't get that. So it expired the next year? That was a short term, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we do expiration every 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Another handbag? What you got in here? Money?
Not much help.
Developmental oversight.
I don't like the doors sounds when he walks in and out of doors.
Check if she was a regular.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Why would a picture be turned down? No love?
Circumstantial.
Hey, did I ever tell you that I had started doing pops? I have like a whole 3 shelves right now.
No.
Well, 2.5, but yeah. I am now collecting pops.
What's pops?
Give me a minute, I'll send you a picture. Alright, picture sent. Are they here yet?
Operator, give me R&I.
Huh?
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you.
I remember when I was that uniform.
Oh. Those things are cool.
Yeah. Alright, let's
For the
see
record,
how
Mr.
many I get
What
correct.
is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life.
Everybody loved
Can't be anyone who knew her.
Teresa.
You got any of the Simpsons ones?
I don't think I have any of those. No, but I got a bunch of fucking McDonald's ones. But no, I don't have any of those. But that's on the list. I got Star Wars, I got, I'll have to FaceTime you sometime or tonight or whatever and show you. I got, what's his name? Walt Disney, the actual Walt Disney.
Can I comfort my daughters now?
Hold on to those McDonald's ones. If it's anything like the Beanie Babies, they'll be worth a shitload.
For the record, Tarleton.
Actually, every
kill
one
your
of the
wife?
ones I have
Oh
right
my
now,
God.
if I don't open it, it'll be worth
I didn't
shit
kill my
tons of
wife.
money.
And fuck you for suggesting it.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time.
Bullshit.
She said she was bored and decided to leave.
So when I call this Bobby Ross character and he tells me you're lying...
Look, what do I have to do to convince you that I stayed at the party? I want to find who did this. I want to help.
I'll miss too.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
But not last night.
She wanted to go dancing. I wanted to stay at the party.
Fuck, that was a...
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
Liar.
You're lying,
That guy
Lars.
is such a
You didn't
cocksnob.
come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Oh, I don't know which one to do.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was
Should go whipped out instead of accused lol.
Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
If Bobby Ross doesn't confirm your story, we are going to come back here and pick you up. This doesn't look good, Lars.
I'm gonna shove my foot right up your ass. That's what's gonna happen. Just get the fuck out of here before I rip him a new one.
Appreciate your time, sir.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Rip him a new one.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? This is the place.
Oh.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
You gonna see your married man again?
This is a tasty burger.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. You know, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
What is the special of the day?
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
You've never served him?
Not a chance. By the sound of it, he's the type of bum you send packing right when he walks through the door.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it.
Ah, I sure did.
Hey, no
Bad
problem.
cop.
Any of your regulars know the broad?
Ask him yourself.
LAPD. Keep your seats, boys. This won't take a second.
Oh, I love the runners.
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
She wants a 5-star goddamn way.
Go, Phelps. Get after him.
Oh, I love runners.
Got a ride. Get in and drive. I thought you were going to leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands. I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Phelps, you got to get me closer.
It always says guilty when they run.
This motherfucker's gonna shoot the gas tank, so I'm gonna blow the fuck up.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Give it up, LAPD. Name.
Richard Bates. What is it you want?
I'll ask the questions. Firstly, why did you run?
I don't mix with cops if I can help it.
You did a great job at it.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
I don't like it when you lie to me, Richard. You have the stink of the yardbird about you. What were you in for?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You got anything that says I done time?
You don't ask, you never find out. You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault.
Oh, shit.
I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks for your help. You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
And you started talking.
She looked good in her green dress. Up close, she was a little older than I thought, but like I said, I only had a 24-hour pass.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. If your story doesn't check out, Jessup, we're hanging you out to dry. Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going? Three suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrellson picked up?
11K, roger.
I like how he brought the shotgun. Hey Denton, here's your guy.
LAPD. We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic here, Phelps. We need to hold out till the cavalry arrives.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Buckshot to keep him down, Phelps.
If you want your
My guy,
share,
what do you mean?
fight for it.
I hope you don't need help.
Oh, I forgot how to fight on this game. I forgot how to fight.
Down. You went down hard.
LAPD. We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic.
Pathetic here, Phelps.
We need to hold out till
Into the cavalry
How do
arrives.
we do that?
like this.
Buckshot to keep him down, Phelps.
If you want your
The disciples
rightful
know what you
share,
did last night?
we need to fight for it.
gonna smash.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
I had to take more cold medicine.
You're under
Might
suspicion
not
for
make
murder,
sense for a
Ackerman.
whole lot
We're
longer,
taking you
lol, but
downtown.
who gives a flying food?
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
There's your war hero.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it and see what you find.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the
Ada.
Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
That's what you meant. Okay.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only
We're
thing
talking
these
about-
guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Nope. Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin. Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
What are we waiting for?
Is this still the case with the guilty husband that murdered his wife?
No. Oh, yeah, it's the same mission.
So what next?
Teresa's trail leads right to this cabbie's back seat, Phelps. We need to find him.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder. We're going this way.
I'm just praying the prince come through so I can nail this son of a bitch.
What the heck? Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation? If olive oil comes from olive, where's baby oil?
Tell me why, ain't nothing but a heartache.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me.
Tell me why, I never wanna hear you say.
Sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs.
I
Terrell?
want it that way.
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrelson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You're lying, Ackerman. There must be a reason. You could have killed her in the camp.
My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say? You do your worst. You're the willing tool of a despotic state designed to victimize the unfortunate.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Hey Denton, you still watching? Or are you knocked out because of cold medicine?
Top of his game, right before his downfall.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling.
I'm feeling high as a kite, lol. Cold medicine does weird stuff to me.
Oh, I bet it does. Give me about 10 minutes, I can get high too if I wanted to. So, guess what?
What?
I now have a person, oh actually he's a really good friend of mine. He's the one, Dial. He was in the stream on the last one.
Of course we will look into it.
He's one of my good buddies, and well, now he's gonna be my
Keep
editor.
a hold of your hat, counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve.
So if you can get clips of me playing games and shit, send them to me, and I'll send them to him so he can add them in. But I'm having an intro and everything that he's gonna install or put in every time.
The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face.
The beginning, what
Then
you
get
wanted
out
to say, I was like, surprised me.
That's awesome.
We have another poor unfortunate found this morning
So
beside a red
you're gonna be the management or moderator.
Right.
I got my girl as co-management. He's gonna be the main person that edits.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring.
So
The Emperor
I'm
may soon
slowly
have to
getting
come to
people.
terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Because I want to build a team. If I can, I've honestly lost motivation from streaming and shit. So I kind of got to get back into it. So. Here, give it to me.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive at 211 in
But I lost motivation to write too. At least we can dive back in together. I hope to get an agent after Christmas.
Christmas is over. Or are you talking about next Christmas?
Next Christmas.
I was about to say, this Christmas is over.
I get my degree and shit on Christmas.
Hell yeah.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America.
What's the situation? Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
You picked the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
He lost his hat.
Push for the building.
Throw out the guns.
Cover me.
Say hello to my little friend.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Give me some cover.
I love the movie Scarface.
Lips dry.
I think we're good. You know how bad I want to pop that cop in the head.
They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here. Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Wish me luck. This is gonna be interesting.
Your buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal. Come on, Cole, what's taking so long?
Oh, I thought I got his ass. Son of a bitch. I thought I had him. I really did. I shot him in the head, too.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code.
Dang. You dead.
I was so close. You see me pop him in the head?
Situation. Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
I literally shot him in the head.
You picked the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Move it inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Come on, make a push for the building.
Hey, I still got my hat. Well, you know.
He's invincible.
Oh, there goes my hat.
Stay in cover.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Give me some cover.
You lost your hat again. What a silly banana.
Fuck that hat right now. I just want to kill them all.
They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here. Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
There's gonna be a doo-doo right at the top.
Your buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Come on, Cole, what's taking so long?
Real clever, asshole! I'm gonna find you!
Yeah, no.
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale.
You're moving.
That's it.
No. Yeah, no.
That's all of them.
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 211 at Bank of America. Code 4.
You're behind the wheel.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I going to get something for this pledge? I gave that bum money, now you guys are going to leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Perp is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. You got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them. What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
The smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
A Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Someone was trying to get her to come home. We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. The Keystone Studio lot closed back in '41.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her. This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating. Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now. Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no law against
Take your beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand. Classic Carmine.
Kissing a dead body, ugh.
A bit weird, ain't it?
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
I like Rusty.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
You found her lipstick. What did you write on her body?
What are you talking about? I didn't write anything.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
You just came across the body?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
I really
Fine.
like
You get this
Rusty.
sack of shit into a cell, I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
I really like Rusty. Knocks the fuck out of him.
I love Rusty Lowell.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
What a creepnicker, kissing dead chicks.
That's something very awkward to hear.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? You read that those goddamn
Some of the
Chinese want to
shit in
sell the
this game is
relief
kind of
food that we're
weird, I
sending them?
noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
I like how he yells when he's talking to them. Like, full on, like,
How well did you
screams
know?
at him.
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Good choice of word. Am I a suspect?
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
What do you think? Accused, bad, or good?
Bad cop.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Fucking love.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
I like him. I like Rusty.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Any ideas?
I say we try the liquor store next. I could get a short dog for the car.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins. She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
I'm nodding off now, bud. I might end up going radio silent suddenly. Damn colds, man.
No, you're good. I'll probably get off here too. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll probably go live tomorrow or something.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed. Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Sweet.
Maybe Evelyn did
I'll
something
get back on tomorrow. Talk to you then.
All right, have a good night,
Corner of
Denton.
9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Question the owner. He must know something.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.